Chunibyo, de恋がしたい, Ren, episode 11 review. Let's go. So what's going on with this episode is that Shichimiya is still struggling with her emotions, and so Nubatani gives her advice that she needs to fight her inner self, kind of like similar how she fought against Fake Mori-sama, which is her inner self in a way. So she needs to go and find what she needs to fight, and she thought she needed to go mess with Togashi, but that's not the case. It's actually she needs to fight the Dark Flame Dragon, is what it was. But before Shichimiya fights the Dark Flame Dragon, you see Togashi here, and apparently Togashi forgot all about this letter that he wrote to himself. Basically, we get information about the 3 tokens. The 3 tokens are basically what will unlock the Dark Flame Dragon, and she needs to collect all 3 in order for the Dark Flame Dragon to be unlocked. Also, the thing here is like that she only has 2 of them. There's one that's like hidden very, very well because Togashi hidden that himself a long time ago when he was still in his Shichimiyo phase. Also, Rika read that letter, which is what fueled her to want to do this, because the letter states that person is bound by contract with me must go and find said tokens to unlock the Dark Flame Dragon. And she probably was thinking that this will try to help Togashi in a way to bring back all his powers, to get him back to the whole Chunibyo phase in some cases maybe. And it's all just for him at the end of the day. That's why she kind of be secretive about it, because he didn't remember any of this stuff. So, and the thing is, the note even states that I probably will not have my powers anymore and I won't remember this stuff. So she's like, there's no point I can tell on him until the time has come, which is on the blue moon, which is when she needs to go and do this, which is why she's actually hurrying and trying to do the best she can to find these things. But it's freaking crazy. Rika was actually super close to finding the 3rd token by herself. I mean, yeah, she got some help from Shichimiya, with the other token and everything, but god dang, like, she was good. She was good at this whole thing. Like, she had the right information, know where to go and everything. I was like, alright then, go ahead, girl. Like, you're doing it again. But she ends up finding the 3rd token, and Togashi kind of helps with the whole thing, because there's still a little bit more after the whole thing, because you're supposed to, once you find 3 tokens, it turns like has a little message, and then after you have that, and the message doesn't really, apparently, it doesn't really help you try to find the next little piece that you need left, which is like this little rock that's supposed to be, it's like a black rock. It's supposed to be like, something that summons the Dark Flame Dragon. And so they have that, summon the Dark Flame Dragon. Shichimiya realizes she needs to go fight the Dark Flame Dragon, which will conquer her emotions and everything like that. And we have this whole epic battle scene. The freaking animation was, it was good. It was good. I was like, yeah, still talking about the animation was superb. And they're going in like that, like a boss. It was good. It was nice to see that. But ultimately, everything goes back to normal. But at the end of this episode, this was really, really interesting. Here, Shichimiya's like goodbye to Togashi, like it's like a heartbreaking goodbye too. It's just like you can feel the emotion right there, like that. Because the thing is, there's 2 ways it can be signified or be interpreted. Basically, she's saying goodbye, as in her love for Togashi is gone now. That was the last time. Like, she said goodbye. It's gone. It's over. And it could just be simply just that. But I'm thinking maybe it could be even more than that. Maybe she's saying goodbye, as in maybe she still pushed away her love and everything like that. But she also could be that maybe she's moving. I mean, what was the whole purpose of her actually moving there all of a sudden? I don't know. I mean, maybe she needed somewhere place to live. But at the same time, I'm just saying that it's possible she could be moving somewhere or going somewhere else or something like that, and you don't get to see her again or something. I mean, it'd be very interesting if that would be the case here. I feel like there's just a deeper meaning behind that goodbye besides just saying goodbye. But ultimately, though, it's still sad. That crap was just, it's heartbroken. You can just tell that it was done. I mean, she accepts the fact that, about their relationship at this point, especially what was going on with this episode and everything. Like, freaking Rika and Togashi really got together again. Like, that was a nice little moment there. And again, it kind of showcases that Rika is still doing all the moves in a way. She's still doing all the moves. She did this whole thing for him at the end of the day. And honestly, it kind of still made them closer together. Like, they're hugging and crap like that. So it was just nice to really see. And that was a nice little moment they had as well. But seeing as is the last episode next week, or there's still like another episode after that? Like, is there 2 more episodes, or next week's the last episode? I don't really know how long this is supposed to be. So I'm not sure if it's 13 or 12, but I need to go look that up. But nonetheless, we're getting towards the end here, and the last thing they need to do before the season ends is to kiss. Like, those 2, Rika and Togashi, they gotta do it. That's the last thing. They gotta do that and finish up and I love yous and all that. That's what's supposed to happen. Supposed to make that move. Everybody expected you to already do this in the first place. So it's like, give us this. I don't know, that sounds pretty weird. But yeah, this was a great episode. I really enjoyed this episode here. So leave a comment below and tell me what you think of this week's episode of Chunibyo, de恋がしたい, Ren. Like this review, and subscribe to my channel for some more reviews from me. See you guys in the Thabreakmaster. Until then, people, break out.